Halo, halo. Okey. Start dengan commission kita for almost. Talk to Sareh. No problem. Yazari. Sudah. Mana? Okay. Bawah ni. Oh ni. Kucing ya. Miau miau. Tu nak naik balik ingat ni. Dah depot lah. Pam 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 pam. Miau miau. Okay, next commission. Mana-mana. Ganda Hill. Defeat the eremite.
You are not well stabilized.
No, my sword!
Order guide you.
See?
Regret.
Habis. Next. Report domain. Lagi. Last. Oh jauh. Time trial challenge.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh. Ada lagi.
I will have order.
You're toast! Go back, get them!
There's no
Cross over!
Oh.
the hunter.
Habis. Romik.
Go!
Kita ada quest aku so. Ya lu. Relax dulu. Kita claim commission expedition dulu.
Add Ast. Thank you for Add Ast.
Kecing. Ayun. Cookie Shinobu. Oh, bau pula. Terserah Nilou dulu.
This is for you.
Ready, steady, go! Hi! With all my strength,
All eyes on me.
Okey. Boleh consider ni. Nak pull Nilou. Bijak juga. Next. Albedo.
Nice and spicy.
Live! Witness my great undertaking! Come into being!
Nova, get them. Yeah.
Live!
Albedo pun tak ada lagi. Benar ni. Albedo tak ada. Bedu. Albedo.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Back off.
What's the dodge this? Don't get frostbite.
Eyes on me.
Ô giàu rồi đó.
Cool it!
Easy. Ini jemaah. Jemaah. Dan siapa
It's called being a freelancer. Folks just don't get it.
Toodaloo.
No way Bennett Charling Alan Charling Diligence ada kedok warna racing. Ada. Ini jenis bawa cryo lah.
Transfiguring into wind. My opponent. Embrace the ice. Let's move out. Do your master's bidding. Whirling snow. Rust and revamp.
Satu settle.
My will.
The mage knows me.
Take flight. Sakura swirl. Uphill battle. Cryo incarnate.
Into the wind.
Dua settle. Ada dua lagi Honda Racing.
Take your troop. Hold the line. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice. Let's move out. Do your master's bidding.
One with nature.
Take flight.
Can't run from death.
Last Honda Racing.
Rest and rebuild. My apologies. Coming to art. Sometsu. Whirling snow.
Wih. Racing tak WhatsApp lagi. Mana Jialing. Regis fine. Ya. Siap jangling Dia kata. Ayaka tak ada bus. Ya, kita cari bus Ayaka. Wow.
My apologies. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Take flight. Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Dia gatal kaki.
Cryo incarnate.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn the...
Sakura swirl.
Boleh dua. Hipotesi mana hipotesi ni?
Let's get down to business.
Transfigure it.
Hari. Oh, kena kecap dong. Oh.
By ordinance divine.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds...
Coming to art. Surrender.
Oh, dia semua rumah dah.
Let's move out. Take flight. Hold the line. Billowing surge. Yeah.
Hidup dekat ada enemy. Spawn lagi. Apa kita teleport lain dulu? Nak dua. Apa ni? Oh, ada dua. Ini pun ada dua. Dua tiga. Ada convert lah. Nah, kita convert tengok boleh berapa. Eh, okay ni. Over. Ni. Dia sebelah. Esen. Ni. Ya. Ni. Cukup bedok. Dua ya boleh.
Take your truth. One with nature.
Whirling snow. Yaha!
Ada bos ni. Tak ada bus. Mana nak cari?
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Oh lo, jatuh pula tu.
Take flight.
Di sini lah.
Wind knows me. Done.
Habis. Nak ni. Kata tu nak 6.
Transformation! Cryoing one with nature, as one with wind and cloud!
Embrace the ice!
3 situ. Last.
My opponent!
Into the wind! My will embodied!
Whirling snow!
Oh, kena yo.
Allow me!
The wind knows me.
My apologies!
Lebar sini. Ya. Ya. Okey, benar dah.
Let's move on.
Sikit lagi. Oh.
Fallen leaves, adorn
Covenant of the deep!
Ada juga.
into the wind.
Jadi suap juga ni.
Hold the line!
One with nature.
Habis racing. Tegina Zuma. Ini boleh so. Ini boleh dua. Ini boleh so. Nak 3 lagi. Tak cukup ni. Standard exchange ni. Shop. Wish. 500. Ya. Zialing. Gapo pula tak cukup. Alah, tak cukup muka ni. Raja spy saja ada. Jing chili. Tinggal lu. Resi. Ora.
Why do you explore?
17 hari. Tak ada. F5. Oh, challenge.
Let's nip that in the bud. Futa, your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty. Your penance is due. Surrender.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your... Body and knuckle.
You are not welcome here.
Oh, silap.
Now you're testing my patience.
Silap kita KI saat ni. Lambat lah.
To be killed. By ordinance divine. Take flight.
You are not welcome here.
Take your truth. Kamisato art. Boom boom! Sweet for the feel! Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence! Boom boom!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
Verdict is...
One with nature. Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon you. Guilty. Your penance is due.
I hear everything. One with the forest.
Baku pula dah.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Journey ends.
The rain outlines your fate.
Oh. Oh.
Lord of your sacrifice is ready. You are
Time to go to
not
war.
welcome here.
Fire hazard!
Silver medal juga. Ya. Challenge reward. Ada lagi. Apa habis akun dulu. Baju. Ingat bila masuk ada dia.
Let's move out.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you
Zaki.
here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days, so you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you.
How
Delavar's my
considerate
friend
of
too,
you.
so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Ui, jauh. Oh, dia tak repot.
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on, a wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
It's an ambush!
Oh, kena ambush pula dah. Lepak.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't ya? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Engar, you're here too, huh?
Kacau-kacau lah, cepat ke?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
Scarlet King.
I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their mind.
You're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
Enough talking. Get him. Kita boleh teradia
Just as I
kau.
expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Oh, tak boleh. Tak guna.
My will embodied. Into the wind. Allow me. Ha! Ha!
Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course, you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Right.
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Okay, that should be...
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away...
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house?
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar alcohol has a...
What about
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar. That's what you wanted to...
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't.
Wow.
Ah, you're too...
So...
You're too kind.
mercenary...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice... Dunyarzad's just an ordinary I've begun to realize, but I see through it all.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like...
Mana. Oh, alah.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here. All right. I'll be...
Candace,
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust. She's been guarding Aru Village for quite...
While I'm
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Ya. Apa lagi dia tak kosek ni? Banyak ke tak cukup?
as worrying as it can get.
Duduk mana? Pukul apa? Pukul 6. Pukul 6. Sop.
Right on time. We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering.
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand?
Well, Paimon thinks...
Really?
Oh, Simon!
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation.
Oh,
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on,
Candice,
let's go inside.
Candice.
Candice, where... Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't beat
Yes,
us
ma'am.
We're gonna die.
Well,
We're gonna die.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than the people of Aru. A war would
I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up.
Yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection.
That's one.
Huh?
Strike.
Wait, I'm telling you. He got us to lure them out. You gotta believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me.
I believe I may know what's going.
Uncle Anpu.
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now
Not the academia again.
just as But what could they want?
People are nothing. Regardless.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave
Time
the
to
village and try to
go.
track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready.
You got it.
All right.
Let's meet back here.
Okay. Mana. Kita nak gimana? I'll hit them.
Us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with this?
You never think...
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an, there's just nothing super...
Well, anyway.
Enough with the
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team...
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, you're all talk!
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concern. Glad you're following. Among those, the reason...
Those eyes.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be...
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me.
We're on it!
We're on it.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi,
Miss
Traveler.
Shani.
I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why is that?
Because it only results in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
I cannot promise anything, but I'll do my best as I can.
We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Al-Haytham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Banjir story.
Slowly, I just stopped talking to, and then it happened.
You can tell them.
All right. I actually... Perhaps it used to be
I confirmed this with the bot. Because we're in the middle of a desert, you would rather...
There's really nothing...
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar.
Yeah!
Mana. Allah jauh. Go to Elazar Hospital.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere. Monsters, watch out!
Transfiguration!
The wind knows me.
Mana, ada lagi. Oh, ada lagi sobat.
Cryo incarnate! One with nature.
Rest and rebuild!
Sakura swirl!
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or... He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
This is the one.
Let's go in and take a look.
Hey, Al-Haytham, we haven't found Squad. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion, in contrast with...
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, Paimon! And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that... getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Cepat, cepat,
Is the
cepat.
sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's no...
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Exploring, exploring. Tu. Bawa siapa? Bawa kodik.
This world is full.
Ya.
Propagate!
Tu buku do. Yang atas ni.
My will embodied. Do your master's bidding.
Scatter!
So lagi. Mana so lagi? Oh tu. Cepat dah.
Take your truth.
Allow me.
By ordinance divine.
Propagate!
My apologies. Yeah. 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 Ha. Ha.
Apa?
Scatter!
Ya. Itu kaget. Patient Abbas Mills. Taichin. Fishring. Always seems to be gapo lagi ni.
Look, there's someone over there.
We need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait. You're
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the
Rojak.
Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste,
Banyak.
the symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the Academia spread a false rumor of the Scarlet King's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto the Scarlet King's followers. Life for the Desert Dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have, even if complications arise. The notion of an Academia plot...
Oh, that makes them... But there's...
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were an exile.
Oh, I
If you
see.
can't find some...
resource?
One possibility.
Extract?
With the technology of perhaps the
So, the human brain...
I'm the Academia's... Anyway, judging by Razak's, or perhaps, his curiosity... The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. However, the Academia is... I've spent quite some time...
You mean you're not even...
All scholars see extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that this matter needs to be corrected. Just like...
Wait! Didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my... The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to...
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while.
Though I must say, uniqueness is also an app.
Wow,
I'm just a more
Oh, panjenyo lah.
He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next step.